Okay, the next problem has a chain rule involved in it. It's the sine squared of 3 minus x, and we're concerned about f prime of 0. Now, what we have to remember is that sine squared x is the same thing as sine of x, the entire thing being squared. So, what I have to do here is rewrite this as sine of 3 minus x, the quantity squared, and I'm left with the chain rule when I do my derivative. So I've got f prime of x equals to, okay, this is going to be 2 times the sine of 3 minus x to the first power, and then times, now I take the derivative of sine. Again, this was the outside part right here, so I have to do the derivative of sine, which is cosine. So I get the cosine of 3 minus x, and then the derivative finally of the angle, which would be negative 1. So, at this point right here, I'll go ahead and plug in 0. So I have 2 times, this would be the sine of 3 times the cosine of 3 times negative 1. So we wind up with negative 2 times the sine of 3 times the cosine of 3. Next problem. dy dx, this is problem number 7. dy dx equals x cubed over y squared. Had several people miss this one on the assignment. You cross multiply to separate variables, so it's y squared dy dx, or dy, equals x cubed dx. Anti-differentiate. Antiderivative of y cubed is, or the antiderivative of y squared is y cubed over 3, and the antiderivative of x cubed is x to the 4th over 4, and we put our plus constant over here because moving the constant over there doesn't change anything. Alright, now let's multiply everything 3 by 3, so we get y cubed over 3 equals, y cubed equals to 3x to the 4th over 4 plus c. Take the cube root of both sides, so y is going to equal to the cube root of 3x to the 4th over 4 plus c. Now, this point we're concerned about the point 2, 3. So, in dealing with this point 2, 3, we know that when y is 3, x is 2. So 3 equals to the cube root of 3 times 2 to the 4th, which is 16, over 4 plus c. So 3 equals to the cube root of, that would be 3 times 4, which would be 12, so it's 12 plus c. Let's go ahead and cube both sides of the equation here. If you cube 3, you get 27, so 27 equals to 12 plus c. So we get that c is going to equal to 15. So that leaves my final answer as being y equals the cube root of 3x to the 4th over 4 plus 15. And that will do it for this section of the video.